fucked up children, monsters who devour dreams, monsters who suck blood, and then monsters who tell nothing but lies. They are much more cunning than the others. They pose as humans even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat even though they have never experienced hunger. They study even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such monsters, I would likely be eaten by them. Because in truth, I am that monster.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another day of Dystopia. And today we're going to have another match on Cybernetic, and this time it's going to be Full versus Dunno. And with me today, I have your pissed off.
Hello.
And from NSF, Oni.
Hello, hello.
How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Looking forward to this match today. I'm really curious to see how it's going to play out.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting for sure.
Alright, let's take a look at the bracket. See how they're doing. We saw on first day Wintermute versus Nates Without a Number. Wintermute took that one on Cybernetic as well. And as I already said, we're going to have another Cybernetic match today. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of meat-heavy pushes probably. I mean, their team, let's take a look at that as well, is just, I don't know how you would describe it.
The craziest play.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. A lot of people with just incredible aim. I mean, the team is packed to the brim with probably Dystopia's finest, at least from the EU. Yeah.
Got the Rocket Man versus the Bassy Man. Not Nose and Sakan. You think Sakan's going to be playing more light with decking today or more heavy?
I have no idea. Maybe we're gonna have to see who's decking on that team. I'm just not really sure. I think they're gonna probably keep switching it up. Sakan's definitely gonna be decking second, I think. But yeah, the other objectives, I had no idea.
Yeah, like I'm not as familiar with the rest of the players on that team. Like I know Pears and Reg, but I'm not as familiar with the rest. So I'm really curious to see like how they're gonna work as a team versus just like the players I've met in Pugs.
So from what I've understood, Rek just brought over someone from TF2. I think that's Valerius, who is not playing today, from the looks
I
of
think it's
it.
Parasite as well, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
Isn't he a TF2 player as well?
Probably.
And
Maybe.
a lot of the skills in TF2 would translate to this game, so they'd be. I mean, Shazam's also like a TF2 player before he came here, right? Or is that later? I can't remember. Shazam
Yeah,
plays some
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he did play a lot of TF2 before.
Yeah, and Yufos is the Finnish connection, pretty much.
Yeah.
Is he their finisher? Don't shoot me, please.
Yeah, no. That's you get a mulligan for that one. On the side of dunno, I mean, they're all pretty well established names over there. Yeah, you already said Nut Nose, the rocket enjoyer, let's call him that. We have Willy, who's probably just going to go light all the time, bold light. I mean, that's his signature thing, isn't it? With Box, who is probably already has a written strategy book for cybernetic, I don't know. Hobbit or Loot Goblin. He's more, I don't know, probably a meat guy, I would say.
Yeah, he does deck as well, though, I think.
Yeah. He's more of a medium player, if I remember correctly. And we have Krim, obviously, who's... I don't know. He's already on the server testing out Tesla stuff, so he's probably going Tesla as well here most of the time. Yeah, we're
he's
just
pretty disgusting with that lightning ball.
yeah, we're just waiting for all the players right now. So one is missing. He should be joining soon.
Well, while that person's joining, let's talk about the map pick. Because personally, I wasn't really expecting this, not from dunno, but full, since I feel like they're really like meat heavy team. I don't think they want Sakan to be decked in 24/7, for example. So I'm just not really sure how they ended up here, because I think the last two they could have banned, or the options to ban was either detonate or cybernetic, right?
Yeah, I just pulled it up. So full banned infect first. I don't know, responded with fusion. Full then banned fort. I don't know, responded with silo. And then full did ban detonate instead. So like they did end up on cybernetic because they would rather play cybernetic than detonate. You're right, yeah.
Yeah, and I think detonate is like, mostly meat heavy map. Maybe they're afraid of the same thing that we ran into when we played the show match of, dunno, just locking down that last objective and you can't do anything, or I have no idea. But the thing is, they just have like all the good deckers, really. I mean, XX, Crimson, Willy, and Borksite, all very good deckers. So
yeah, it's a disgusting quad for sure. Like, now, like, especially on this map, like the decking presence can really give you like a nice, quick, like 1-2 in the first and second objective.
The second
Yeah, for
objective
sure.
is going to be very interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Full is going for the auxiliary all the time. I mean, they're just trying to lock that jib down all the time and get an advantage just from the auxiliary jib. Otherwise, I cannot really see how they will, get a foothold in Cyber. They are, after all, a really meat-heavy team.
That said, I can understand like why they would maybe prefer this map over Detonate, just because Detonate is, I'd say, arguably the most pugged map of all time, right? And I don't know, is kind of the team filled with the most active puggers. Like obviously Sakan pugs and like Pairs pugs, and everybody pugs, but like the people who are the most active is like Box and Willie and Nunnos and those guys. So Detonate's kind of like in some respects like a map they're really comfortable on. Like Krim really knows the Tesla spots on that map. It could just be that they're like, well, we'd rather like force them into a fight where we can split them between decking and meat on some objectives, and just utilize our meat players to beat their meat players.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like, since it's dystopia and we only have 5 maps that are that are really like, everyone agrees that it's okay. Well, maybe 4. So everyone's played this map to death, basically, I'd say. I don't know if that really would have came in, but yeah, at the same time, I just don't really know. I don't really know why else they would go for this instead of Detonate.
Is that going to be the thing we're going to say the most today? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it might be that last tournament as well. Nutnose was on the team that won, right? And they had a really strong. I think it was Nutnose, XX, and maybe Crimson was on that team as well, and they did really good on Detonate. So
yeah.
So I think maybe they're just like, yeah, that's probably a map they personally are good on with their whole setup of the rocket, the lasers, and all that stuff.
So it's gonna be team full attacking first, right?
Yes. They won the coin flip. They decided to go first.
I do think that's just in general like a really smart thing in this game, because a lot of the times teams aren't fully warmed up. And if you're able to punish a team who's not warmed up on attack, it's just devastating, right?
Well,
because then you get these really quick times, and then you just keep momentum and you keep pushing forward. Whereas like if you crush somebody on defense like early, it's good, but you don't like gain tertiary benefits from it. Like you don't, get to momentum on your side. You just stall.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah, but
definitely you're gonna set the pace on when you're attacking.
At the same time, though, I think it's probably like, I guess it can be more pressure, knowing that that's the time you have to beat for the defending team. But also for like, yeah, because we've got 15 minutes left still, and they're already on third. Then you go and like, oh, this is not looking too good. Where if there's no time being set, then you can probably feel a bit more comfortable, like we did up until that last point on the show match. Like that's a good example, I'd say, where we rush the map and then just get stuck on the last one for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's really like however the first half ends kind of really sets the tone for the second half. Like you can really crush, like as you said, like the first half, but if you just like stall out, it's kind of a bad taste in your mouth, even though like maybe you still set a really good time, but it like just that feeling kind of holds over a little bit.
Yeah, and if they start off stronger, then you're like, oh, we did it in 13 minutes, but they're already done halfway through, and there's still a lot of time left. So yeah, I don't know. The timer can make it really tense.
Yeah, that said, like most of the players are like pretty veterans, right? So the longer you play in like any sort of online tournament, the less that sort of stuff affects you. Just like you recognize it for what it is, but you just move on and you just kill.
Yeah.
But with it looks like is Zin sold at who is that?
That's Valerius.
Valerius?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm really curious to see how he plays today, because this is the first time anybody's seen him play like tournament Rise, right?
Ever
Yeah, I haven't
Dystopia. I cannot remember if they even played a puck or a pup actually.
Do you think he's going to get the Shazam award today?
Oh,
it's going to completely melt their face.
We're gonna see. It's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the people in this game. There's a lot of a lot of potentials for that award. I mean,
Yeah,
the people, Crimson, Willy, Rag, Sakan, Pears, they're all like I'd say probably the top of the top when it comes to dystopia players.
Yeah, I will say that like just looking at the teams in this tournament, like every team feels stacked to me. Like there isn't one team that I'm pointing to, like you guys could like aren't that great. Everybody, I'm like, okay, everybody's got star players. Like everybody's like got people who can wreck phase. So it just really comes down to how well they like work together and who can pull off the crazy plays.
Yeah, and some new strats potentially. I always feel like, even though we played the maps a million times, but there's probably always some new stuff you can pull off, or bring back some old stuff, like fort pre-decking or some memes around that.
yeah, we
And
saw
even though
the
it doesn't, go ahead.
yeah we saw the pre-decking from random 2 years ago, and it completely blindsided some teams.
Yeah, and it was just fun to watch as well.
Yeah,
We did the door meme last match, even though it
Yeah.
wasn't really that good, and I fucked up so bad, but I thought it was a good meme at least.
all
Yeah,
right.
plus like in this game, there's just look at the headshots and stuff. You have the potential to just get some crazy like 2v1s or 3v1s even. Hard to do, but
Yeah, but when your enemy is that good as well, it's hard to
Right.
pull off.
you 3v1 them and then they 1v3 you and you're like, oh. So how do you want each team to play like this first objective? Like, do you think that both sides are just going to play it pretty standard?
Well, I think it will probably start standard, but if Full starts losing, I think they'll just drop Cyber. They'll say just all go on the catwalk and just send it. Where I think dunno is probably, as Fairy said, Borkside has probably accounted for every single scenario, so they'll probably be a bit more elaborate, while Full is just gonna go, oh, we're just gonna, everyone just go meet and start killing people.
That actually brings up a good point that I forgot to mention. So Box always has these really thorough, like these really excellent detailed plans. Unfortunately, he doesn't use a mic though. So how much do you think that affects his team when they're actually in the match that he's only able to use voice commands?
Well, see, the thing is, you didn't need any commands really, because Borks and Crimson are already all synced up, so he just knows what he needs to do. And also, when he dies, he just drops the two words saying, "We're doing this now," and then that's all he needs.
Yeah, but then like half a second of typing, like I won't say it's impactful, but every great once in a while, like maybe that half seconds makes the difference. So I think that like Box's strengths far outweigh any like minor side back. But here we go, we're getting in.
Alright.
Alright,
Let's see. I wonder who's going to be decking first on attack.
Five heavies. I'm calling it right now. 5 heavies. Yep. Okay, that's not.
No.
Parasite's on that heavy.
Hey, that's pretty standard setup, and yeah, Sakan's on the heavy.
It looks like Pears and Reg are going forward with the attacks to try and pressure the enemy team. Maybe get some strip and meat control. So it looks like Sakan's their solo deckers. Then Soldat's getting out of spawn a little bit slower with another attack.
Yeah, no backup deck either, so they're probably just gonna try and win this in meat.
Yeah, both teams just kind of trading shots back and forth. Nobody pushing very hard.
Oh,
Trying to
waiting
get
for
some
the
strips
shield.
on the enemy team. Crib's already stripped here. You might go down. Yeah, he's low. He's down.
And Sakan didn't get the shield down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but they're getting really good presence on meat right now. Like Pears and Parasite are both stripped. Oh, Willie's also killed on the side here. The rest of I don't know is stripped, so there's actually a really strong meat push going in here.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be some generator damage. Crimson's last
Crim
one.
gets 2 though, but gets cleaned up. It's gonna be a longer spawn here. This Box is up trying to defend here, but that's a big heavy.
Yeah, Parasite should just hit the reactor, but yeah.
Good kill though from Box. Zen Soldat's hitting with the MK, but that's not good damage. That's really slow damage.
Yeah, it hasn't taken much actually, even though they won that. Well, with just one Bassi up.
Oh, Sakan, you dirty, dirty man! I see what you're doing. He got a lot of damage in with that katana though. They did get the shield down, but
It's
health's
almost
still
halfway now, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get chip damage, but they did get the shield back. I don't know who's got the shield back. So really, I think that's a missed opportunity from Full here. They actually had a chance to really maybe kill the objective, but weren't able to capitalize enough damage.
Yeah, and they're not decking in. They're just going to go for meat again. Sakan's out already.
Yeah, Willie's back in the spawn, but he is coming up to defend now that they see that nobody's in. Nut knows it's a team kill and Sakan at the same time, so...
See, is Sakan going to deck in? He must deck in now. Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah. Now that Parasite goes down and nobody else is to support him, I think Full's got to wait. They got to wait for the spawns. They got to wait for the next push. A lot of them are stripped. Not very many stripped on... Well, okay, half are stripped on I don't know side.
Yeah, they definitely don't have meat right now, so he has to get it in Cyber.
It feels like a very strong hold so far from, I don't know, other than that one wipe, like they're holding pretty well. They're taking a lot of time here.
Yeah, almost 3
Bears,
minutes.
Disgusting.
Almost 3 minutes is already like a good time to defend on this, so let's see. There's another meat push coming out now.
Oh, Parasite pushes up with that heavy. Gets the stripped here, but is pressuring the doorway. Oh, it does suicide with the spider. That's unfortunate. Now it's just Zin Soldat up top. Stripped. Sakan and Reg coming up, but they're all together. There's a lot of electricity going through. Oh, there's only one guy in the way. Willie kills one. Can he kill Sakan? 1v1. Oh, he's getting damage. Oh no, Sakan, you don't want to drop there. Oh no.
And there's still 2 up, but I think they're both just going to drop. Yeah. Just trying to get some damage.
I mean, it's about a third.
Yeah, but it's been a minute since, and that's not that much. Usually
yeah,
people...
and I don't know, it's pretty healthy. Like, they've got armor. Oh, but Loot Goblin's taking some damage here. Reg is too. Oh, just Krim is so gross with that electric ball. Parasite never feels like he can just push straight into him.
Yeah, he's doing so much damage. They just can't really push in there. They need to kill him.
Yeah, I think that like right now the fact that there's only one person who is good kill from Reg. It's 1 HP basically on him.
The thing is, they always
they don't need all of these tacks. Like when you're going this mute, like you gotta maybe switch into Cyber here and just try and shoot from the window or something. Because clearly right now the mute approach isn't working.
Thing is, Sakan dropped here. He's going heavy, so they have 2 heavies now. He just said, "Oh, we're not going Cyber," because I think he realized that. You know.
Screw this! I just want to get kills. Let's just kill them and kill the thing. It's hey, if they're all dead, we can just shoot it at our leisure, right? And Paris gets some good kills. Grim's pushed up too, so he can get killed here if Reg hits his shots.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be
Parasite's pushing forward too, but he's in the middle of 3 of them, so he does go down, but he does trade out for Krim.
There's 2 of them still up.
Sakan's just shooting the basilisk over the wall. He's just chipping it. He's like, hey, it's low. I'm just gonna slowly but surely kill this.
That does so
Make you
little.
drop and deal with me versus the other way around. And it's working a little bit, but he's about to die here.
And now we're up to 5 minutes on the first objective. It's not looking too good for them.
Yeah,
Let's
honestly,
see.
I think if Sakan had just shot up through the floor when Parasite pushed in, they would have like maybe wiped. Because like if he had been focusing the enemy instead of the objective, I think they would have had a much better chance there.
He took a deck again, but Willie's already in there, so it's gonna be the cyber battle. Maybe he can get that. If he gets the shield here, they can definitely just burst that little bit down.
I was gonna say 3 players on I don't know are stripped and low, so yeah, Pairs gets 2 of them right away, so they can snowball this into a wipe. And Nutnose goes down too, so this is their chance. They have to get the objective on this push. There's only 2 left. They're both stripped. They're both lights. You can push forward.
Just heavy up there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
this is it.
Easy. Fox is trying, but there's just way too many. Like, and he dies to the spider too, which actually is probably for the best.
1536 though. Very good defense. Very good defense.
Yeah, Sakan's going for the mid jip control because he just doesn't have energy, and he's again the only deck right now.
Yeah, nobody else picked up deck yet, which is definitely gonna slow them down. But I mean, Willie's already decked in, so I think they just know that they can't win this without the middle chip, so they don't even bother decking it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if you clear them out of the middle, and then you just are able to spawn camp for the rest of the time, then that's what you can do. But right now, I don't know, hold is very strong.
Yeah, they've got that middle chip for sure.
Yeah,
And 2 people...
Soldat's stripped, and he's gonna die here if he's not careful. Does hold on, though, doesn't delay that spawn anymore, very good. Bauxite's in a very strong position. Loot Goblin's going with that AR, just Yeah, not much you can do there. Sold that.
3 decks
Oh.
now and no heavy.
That rocket just was disgusting. It hit 2 players, like knocked them in the air, stripped them, and just like, I'm disgusted. None those are gross.
Oh, that flank with the AR. Nice.
Yeah, like right now, it's feeling a little. We're only at 13 minutes. Like, definitely Full can pull a comeback here, but they really need some stronger. Okay, Parasite's decked in. Sakan's getting ready for a push, maybe.
Yeah, and he's not. Oh, there he is. He's being contested now. Yeah. I was gonna say he hasn't been shot at, but yeah, he got a little bit of the shield, but he's out already. And I guess they waited for him now. 5-man meat push.
Yeah, Paris is getting a very good important opening here. They do need to get through that meat on Nutnose. They do strip him pretty good. But Boxlight gets a cheeky kill. Oh, Sakan.
It's not looking too good in meat.
Yeah, he was going for it, and that
Oh,
rocket
actually.
just ended his day. Strong
There's
push
an-
here, though, from Full. Nutnose with the fist is going to die here, but he does get that kill. Ray falls as well.
Now it's just Crimson in the middle, and he's
Yeah,
stripped.
we got Pears and Soldat here. They can take him. Pears is looking for that spawn cap here, but Soldat does get mid control. But I don't know spawn now. They're not going to be able to hold this for very long, and Parasite and Reg are far away from the spawn. They're definitely going to get wiped here.
Sakan did get some time in alone with Willy, and he's still in, so he won that.
Yeah.
So he's basically getting some shield time right now. They're on the second one now, so it's some progress, and he's still in there doing work. But yeah, Borks is coming in. Crimson's coming in. He's not going to last long in there.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, we did get the second one.
are making progress slowly but surely. Like, it shows that even though they're losing the meat control right now in the center, like they're still able to win like 1v1 or 1v2 at some points in Cyber, which that's all you need to do on this objective, right? Is win a couple of times and you get the wall down, you get the next wall down, you go to the next one. So they are making progress. Parasite just got the next one.
Yep, he started it, but yeah, it's not going to go too far. Crimson's already closed it. Yeah, they really need to deck out whoever's mid, because Sakan can go one-on-one with Willy or Crimson, but 1v2 is just way too difficult.
As soon as he gets one, like the next one just comes in.
Yeah, exactly. And
Willie's pretty low here, though. Oh, box height. Oh, man. Yeah, the box Willie combo there, just like one distracts and the other peaks, and then the other runs away, the other peaks, just back and forth, back and forth.
the fun bolt gun.
Nutnose is actually grenade launcher now. He gave up on the rocket launcher. I wonder if he just wants a slower spawn time.
Yeah, I think they probably wasn't doing too much, and he can do the same with the GL as he did with the grenade to get that strip in.
Yeah, and this objective is a little rough
This
to
is
use.
perfect
The-
for him. 4 people
my
lined
God.
up there.
Crim takes out Sakan and Cyber. That's pretty big. And they're taking the meat as well.
And Full doesn't have a lot of energy right now, so yeah, I mean,
Well, it just doesn't matter because there's nobody alive, really. Like, Sakan's not even at the jip. He's also out of energy.
I haven't seen Pairs decked in yet. Rags are neither. Yeah, Rag hasn't been in either.
It's been
Nobody
like
again.
a
Nobody decking
surprising
on
amount of
spawn.
downtime in the spawn for some of these players, like fixing their loadouts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody decked in on spawn. Even though they have the midget, Pairs is decking in now.
Yeah, I think they just really want control of that mid jip, and then just assuming that one of them will die, and then they can go back and take the spawn jip. It's not
Thing
a
is,
bad plan. It seems like it's working okay because they're finally getting meat control here in the center. But
Yeah, but again, Pairs got decked out, and yeah, Rag just decked in from home, so it was just 1-on-1 again.
yeah,
Now
I mean they're making
Parasite's in
progress.
there,
It's
yeah.
just the spawns here are too quick from I don't know, and they're just able to clean up after they die.
Okay. Crimson ran out of energy, so Rag's getting the last one now.
Press the button. My God. Alright, he's waiting for that final one. Box is in though, so he's gonna contest here.
Yeah, and so is Crimson. It's not looking too good.
Really quick cleanup from them. It's a pretty big crystal too.
Oh, the shield's. Oh yeah, the shield's down now though.
In Meat, there's a pretty strong push here for the mid-jib control. Sakan's pushing forward, and he's got teammates behind him, but he needs to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, really
Same with
needs to
Reg.
deck out.
Oh,
They
they picked up like a million.
Oh.
They picked up a million decks on full side. They're like, okay, we keep running out of decks. We just like if you could play deck, just pick deck. Soldat
here's the
should
time.
deck in, but I think he's just too new. He just doesn't know how to do it. They should have switched their reg, should have decked in. But here comes the Guluk Goblin. Finds nobody
Parasite
in the
is
jib.
in though. It's 1-1 in cyber.
He is very low though, so they just get one player in there. They can take him out.
And
Yeah.
Boxat is low on energy, yeah. Somebody needs to deck in, yeah.
Sakan's in.
No, but we're
Do
down
have
to...
the wall up though.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure they got full security on it as well.
Boxite is just so annoying when he's like locked inside there like that. He will just make you waste so much time. But it looks like Sakan's gonna get it here. Oh, he's not!
Oh no, you got
Kills him.
just the right second, yeah.
Oh god, he was like on the second prompt. It was almost done.
Man, that was so close. And we're coming close to 7 minutes now, which is a very good time to defend on 2 more objectives that are hard to get.
I will say though that these objectives are the hardest for full. If they can get through these, it's way more meat heavy from here on out. So if they can just get through this, they can like stop this focus on cyber and they can finally like pushing more meat.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. They could definitely speed up, but they need to get this one still. And
They're 2v1ing box. They just got Sakan got decked out, but I think box was pretty low. Oh, Willie's in now. Unfortunately, they're gonna get They're gonna go for alarm probably. No, I mean the mine probably.
oh, they have midship again though. Yeah. Somebody
Sakan
gonna
doesn't
deck
have
him?
energy though. Again, like he's like boosting so much and stuff that he doesn't have energy to deck in. Pairs will find a deck in here.
Can Willie save this?
He is inside the jip.
Sakan went
He's
back
gonna
to home,
stall.
Yeah, it's 2v1. And they have replacements as well, so actually
Yeah.
nobody's staying to replace Willie, so
I mean, but
So-
they're wasting a lot of time here. And
wow,
Full's
he is
maintaining mid control too. Oh, Krim got in though.
it's 1v1. Oh no.
That was like critical timing because like they were about to 2v1, but okay, Reg's in. So it's a 1v1, but he again the stall tactic, just like wasting as much time inside the jip as you can.
Thing is, Willie doesn't have that much energy.
He
And
does
no-
have somebody right behind him ready to deck in, so even if he decks out, like, but
Yeah,
if the
nobody
time's tight-
decked in from spawn on full. I don't know why. Crimson's at Jip as well. Ah, he was so close to getting it. Man, this is so
there's a-
close every time.
It just feels like there's a lot of like miscommunication on full right now about who's going to be decking in and when. Whereas I don't know is just really coordinated right now about like, hey, I'm going in, like I'm here backing you up, like they're just ready. Pairs did eat the mine to take out the barrier there, so if they're able to deck in quickly, they can maybe get an advantage. But
Oh no, Sakan got decked out as well.
not with
This
4 kills in meat.
This is unbelievable defense.
Yeah, this is really. I don't know. It's putting a clinic on this map right now. They're showing why a lot of their players are feared as good deckers, and Full just is not coming up with ways to respond.
Yeah, I mean Willie just holding it 2v1. That 1v2 for him, but yeah, that was crazy. And nobody's...
Crim's playing heavy Bassi. I haven't seen that like very often.
Yeah, I think they just said Borks and Willie's enough to deck right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Pez is in from home, but Borks is in also, so...
Meanwhile, I think Sakan's switched to Ion heavy, like maybe going more to his strengths and gets a kill. Traded up by Crim though. Parasite narrowly survives. Willie, can he hold the jip? He does.
Oh, he's gonna hold this yet.
They got the. Oh, I was gonna say they got the players, but Reg just accidentally killed themselves. Like if you just waited like another half a second, Pairs was full, they would have had 3 players. So they get him.
Oh, he's Pez hasn't got energy again.
Oh no! Like they just keep like. Are they leg boosting too much? Like what's happening? Their energy is just so low.
Yeah, and probably Mediplant as well. And Parasite's
It's brutal right now.
Spawn, so they just need to get whoever's mid out. While Crimson decking again, he dropped a heavy, so... Man, the coordination on the dunno is crazy right now. They just have someone decked in 24/7. There's no slipping.
Yeah. So we're coming up on 3 minutes. They've got maybe like 1 or 2 more pushes until it's going to start getting really dicey.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good. I mean, 3 minutes, you have to be speeding through the last few.
Oh, Willie's going down, so that's 3 kills. Okay. And they just spawn, so if they can kill Bauxite here, then they do. They extend that spawn timer. This is it. This is your
Yes,
one
EMP
chance. You
does.
have to get it here.
If Pest can't deck
I only
in,
see
EMP.
1 decked in right now. Am I crazy?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
it's Sakan. Because Pest
It's all
can
coming
deck
down
in.
to this. How well do they spawn control them here?
Alright,
Like, if they can get the double
Parasite
deck in... Oh, Cream jacks out Sakan. Oh, no.
okay, this is bad. This
They're holding mid, though. Kind of. Oh, okay, alright.
the EMP on the.
It's just that nobody's decked
What?
in at mid, so what's the point? Like, Pears isn't... Okay, Parasite's decked in now. Okay, alright.
Is somebody decked in at home? No. Oh,
It's,
yeah,
I
Rag.
don't think
is
anybody's
fine.
decking at home again. Like,
Yeah, Rag is, yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay, all right, good. So they do take Crim. This is their chance. They got two in. I don't see anybody else in for dunno here, so they can take it.
Yeah,
They just need to
Borks
get
is
through
fucking
the
in, though.
ice.
Yeah, Bork's just gone in, so if he's quick enough, maybe he can stop
He's
it.
got it here. Parasite's got it. Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, they got 2 minutes.
Well, I think they might be able to get one more, but that's very unlikely already.
If they wipe them like on this first push, they can absolutely get this objective. And now
Oh,
that
he
they don't have
can't-
to
he can't
focus
mess
on
up,
as heavily on cyber, they can absolutely do this. Pairs is going in.
Thing is, they have to get the box though.
Oh, I was gonna say that nade was beautiful, but Nutnose's grenade was, or rocket was even more beautiful.
Yeah, and you have this like downtime between the two objectives, which it's just a waste.
Yeah, right now, Full is kind of a little spread out in their push, but Rake's pushing forward gets a very important initial pickoff. So Nutnose is the only one defending the Jip here until Crim came down. So they, oh my god, obliterates him.
They should have the Jip up.
Yeah, okay, they have it.
Yeah.
So they've got a minute. Can they hold it? Can they get in and touch the button?
Okay, let's have a look.
The box is coming to defend, but so long as they're paying attention. Oh, he's gonna throw a nade through the thing. Yeah, they didn't see that in time, but
Oh yeah, he got decked out.
yeah. So I mean,
I don't
they
think he
still have
even
time.
got
They can
single
still do
press.
this. They just need to not wipe here. Oh, Crim narrowly wins that 1v1 inside the Jip.
I think this is their last spawn, pretty much. 10 seconds.
Nutnose
that's
is
a
at
long
basically
time.
full health. Pairs goes down. They're really low. Both Nutnose and Crims are very low. Yep, Sakan takes the first. Did he take the second? He does. All right, 20 seconds. Oh, Willie wants him.
Yeah, he
Sakan
can't
can't
even
even
deck.
in.
Yeah. And the thing is,
already- Oh, he does kill him, but then the players come in, so he's got to run, and unfortunately dies. Can the follow-up from the team win this? They got 10 seconds. They got to get to the Jip, jack in, and immediately hit it.
I didn't think they
Okay,
have
good
time to get it right even at this point. Yeah, it's
Especially
over,
with,
but-
I don't know, spawning in here. That's going to be, unfortunately, that's it. First round.
Jeez. I mean, not unexpected, but that was very good defense. I mean, that's just the cyber advantage that we were talking about earlier. And yeah, unfortunately, I feel like even when they got meat, they just couldn't really get that second because no decking in from home. So
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, are also doing something really smart here, actually, with swapping out Nutnose for XX on attack. Because Nutnose is putting in work with that rocket on defense, but definitely, like, I think XX is a little bit better decker, right? Not
yeah,
sure, actually.
I don't think Nutnose wasn't even decking at all, but yeah. And I think Rocket on attack isn't as good. I think it's definitely much better on defense.
Yeah, it really felt like, especially on that second objective, that Full had some advantages, and then they just ran into situations where, like, oh, we have 3 tacks and no deck. We gotta wait for the next spawn, and just really killed their momentum.
Yeah, and that second was really painful because they could have gotten it so many times. It's just nobody's decking in for home, and yeah.
Yeah, the first even showed sometimes where, like, Sakan's, like, chipping the objective while other players are distracting. which could have worked if it was a lot lower, but it was still like, I don't know, a third health or something. So maybe just so there's not some clear coordination on the team right now. Like they're all really skilled players, and that's showing through the kills and how they're playing. But maybe the coordination just isn't quite there at this just yet.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, Meat wasn't like they didn't completely dominate Meat on second, which was kind of interesting. I thought they would be stronger. I thought they would. Well, near the end, I think they had it more and more, but it was definitely a back and forth. It wasn't just like full taking it and holding the midship as well. So
Yeah, they definitely showed that like once they had like a concerted push going in, that they could absolutely wipe them. It just did what they weren't able to do it consistently, which I mean shows to the strength of both teams, right? Pushing forward is really hard there when you got these chokes to go in, and like Krim's using the lightning ball to fuck with you, and then Nunno's is rocketing you. Like it's scary pushing forward like that.
oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, you know, you can tell that their coordination is on point. I mean, you know, Crimson going heavy, then whoever made the call, oh Crim, well, you're gonna have to deck in next spawn. He drops it. You know, he's already got the decking in on the spawn, and yeah, they held it for so long. Once the shields were down, just two people like throwing the balls at each other, and yeah, it was just a stalemate essentially.
Yeah,
And I
and
mean,
I think like it actually shows how well I don't know was able to adjust on the fly to what the enemy was doing, because they were adjusting. Like Full was adjusting them, trying out different things to see what they can make work, but at the same time, I don't know, was also doing stuff like swapping Crim to heavy. I wouldn't have expected that. I was playing, and all of a sudden you've got a Crim heavy like in your face, and you're like, what happened to Nut Nose? You know, like all this stuff. So
yeah, they definitely have that unlock. I mean, yeah, and Pitman saying, I wouldn't like any cyber engagement against Crim and Borks. Yeah, it's
scary. Scary
I mean,
combo. Willy too.
oh yeah. That's the thing. Like, oh, we decked out Crimson. Here comes Willy.
Yeah, right. Like
But
even if you win like a 1v1, you know, like 10 seconds from now, there's gonna be a full energy person coming for you, and you're probably not that full on energy.
yeah. And I mean, they played it so well. I mean, having two people just, you know, exchanging balls while you're in that tube, it's basically just wasting their time, because Fool can't really waste a player or an extra player just to have that, you know, pressure on Cyber saying, okay, you need to deck in. Because they had two people decked in there for the price of one decker on the enemy team.
Yep,
which
for
is
sure.
already just a disadvantage in Meat, so...
How do you want to see each team take this next round? Like it's all that I don't know has to do is get the third, right? Like it's all they have to do.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to make the full map. You just need to get that third objective. Conversely, like you got 20 minutes that you got to hold here.
Or actually, they get second. I think they've already won, since it can't be back capped. So if you see
that's a tall ask for Full.
Yeah. I mean, 17 minutes was when they got second, so they're gonna. That's that's what I was talking about. That's pressure, you know.
So what do you want to see them do here? Like, what do you want to see them do to just like really grind that clock out? I don't know. Use some really smart tactics in Cyber to like, while they were eventually going to give up the point, they would waste like a good like 15, maybe even 30 seconds just making them waste time in Cyber to kill them, the center Jip.
Yeah,
what do you want to see Full do?
I think Full. I mean, as a defense, your decker has a bit of a leniency, because they, if they just waste the enemy's decker's time, like if it's a stalemate, you're already winning, because time's ticking and they're not getting anything. So hopefully they can just keep the middle Jip under control, and that's going to make it really difficult. But at the same time, if you just have the rotation of Willy, Borksite, Crimson, XX just decking back to back, I don't know who they're gonna be, just even home jipping, or if they have the coordination of, oh, Sakan's saying, I'm about to be decked out, somebody replace me, because Crimson's just about to deck me out, and then, after him, it's Willy. So if they can manage to just constantly have someone decked in, I think they will have a chance in second, but I think that will, once we'll start to see how that goes, it will definitely tell us if they got it or not.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think if they can keep control of the mid chip like pretty consistently and just maintain a 2v1 against anybody they send in on I don't know side, then they'll have a good chance to at least hold. But I think it's going to really come down to just how long this first objective takes. Because if I don't know, like deck in, get the shield down and immediately destroy the generator, like it's game over, man. I think more for your mentality than for the actual timer. Like holding like 15 minutes on second, I don't even think that's possible.
Yeah, I think the other kind of thing is what we're gonna see now is the bauxite strat going in. They'll probably maybe even do 2 heavies, get the shield down. I think they will get the shield down first as well, because I think Sakan didn't manage it like first deck in, and they're just probably gonna take down half the generator. I don't think that we'll see any full meat pushes on first, and if they get it quicker, that's already gonna be just another point of pressure on full, saying, "Oh, we spent 3 minutes on the first one, and they got it in half." That's another basically extra time on second.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I do just want to say this is Soldat's what's his name, Valerius's first disc match, and he actually looked like he was playing very well. His aim was like doing quite well. It looked like he was doing good despite the significant pressure that his team was placed on last round. So curious to see how he will do on defense instead of attack.
Yeah, and I think, the more I think about it, I think it's gonna be just the communication. If Full can have somebody decked in 24/7 at their home gyp, they'll have a chance. It's gonna be the key thing to look out for.
For sure. All right, looks like we're 8 out of 10 on the page up. Just need one more, and then we'll get into this.
And yeah, and also XX got Nut Nose was swapped out for XX, so yeah, I think we might have mentioned it.
Yeah. I think like it's a smart swap for attackers here, just with the less rocket viability for attack.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see
I mean,
what the. Oh, go ahead.
just if they need a heavy, Crimson's always there.
Well, look at this. You predicted it. Double heavy for I don't know.
See that? I think that's Borksite saying we're gonna get the shield first. Just go Bazzy, get the damage off. Thing is, it's Hobbit gonna be able to hold the XX? Like, yeah, it shouldn't be taking damage. And the shield's
Trading
off.
some armor back and forth here, but Sin Soldat gets the first kill of the second round. XX is pretty stripped, but he wants this kill. Oh, he doesn't even see him. He's right next to him. Oh, he just feeds a kill. Reg is helping out there too.
That's half of the generator though, and Crimson's still on it.
Laying into it. Oh my god, the humanity.
That's good save by Pairs. Yeah, I said the shield goes down. That's half of the generator, and it's still down.
Yeah,
okay,
they're not even.
no,
Okay, they did get it back. Sakan got it back, but he is extremely low on energy. Yep,
he just got decked out yet. That means Willie's gonna get it again.
Oh
there
no,
it goes.
I think this is it here. XX is just laying in. Oh, maybe not. Okay, they're ripping into him right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have a medic plant, so. But
maybe this is the save that Full needs. Is they are just lighting up any heavy that tries to shoot through that window. So if Full, I don't know, keeps trying the same thing. Oh, they've got.
Oh, there it goes.
Now this time though.
Oh, that is a huge push.
There it goes.
Yeah, that is half the time.
A minute 19. Oh.
This is pretty bad.
It's going for the. Oh, nobody's decked in on their team yet. Spare's decking in.
Needs to pick up that deck. He should probably have had it now. Skarn's pushing up, which is not bad since it's fine if he dies.
Yeah, Pairs is decked in, so Willie's just sticking in now.
Yeah, they do have him heavy for this mid push on dunno, so
yeah,
maybe they can.
Willie dicks out Pairs, so they're gonna get the first one at least.
But here comes the backup though, so yeah, this mid's not gonna go any second.
He's gonna get the second too. I think they can't get in time to stop him.
Yeah, Borks is stealth decking in, and there's nobody to deck him out.
Yeah, it's just Sakan right now fighting Box, and Willie's still in too. So yep, now Sakan's 2v1. He does get Box though.
Oh, nice.
Can
That's
he win the 2v1? This is critical for his team. Oh, he does!
oh wow.
Sakan's huge.
Thing is, Box is just gonna deck back in. Oh,
Yeah, but that's like
they're
really
very
important for his
close.
team. If he loses that there, like it's over.
Oh, Sakan gets him. Nice, nice. Good save, good save. Thing is,
Yeah.
he's low again, so... Yep, okay, yeah. Pairs is there. Good. They got that on lock. They got it under control.
Yeah, much better coordination here. But now there's 3
Well,
kills
then
in
mid,
meat
yeah.
from, I don't know. So this is looking scary.
Yeah, mid's lost, so it's down to just Pairs.
Yeah, Pairs has to do the same thing Sakan just did. Thankfully, XX and Pairs aren't together just yet, so he's got like a little bit of time before they do what we have here. Oh, now they just did. Oh no.
Oh, he's got decked out as well. This is... Is this it?
Yeah. And the
He's
spawn
already in
there
there.
was just absolutely brutal from I don't know side. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that is brutal, man.
I'm sure. I think they're gonna play out the map, right? But it's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
just
for
for
sure.
fun here. Then it's. We'll see how quickly they can get the next one.
But just 3 minutes. That was Fool's first objective time. I think like minus 20 seconds or something like that at most. Man, that is rough. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the cyber power on that team.
Yep, but I mean, you might as well play it out. Like, more experience is always good. So, for both sides here.
And we want to
Parasite
see
just
it.
got lit.
Yeah. Now they have a chance to, well, not too great. Willie's already in.
Oh no, he's got the first one too. Second one. Is anyone even there to contest? I don't think so.
They're on their way, but
Oh boy.
oh wow, that he got it right.
All right.
Hostage
do it,
time, I
Paul.
guess.
Just hold for till 10 minutes. That's my ask. Just till 10 minutes. You can do it.
Well, this is mainly meat now, so
Yeah, you don't got a deck anymore, right? Like you don't gotta even worry about it. Like sure, the turrets are a thing, but who cares about those, right? Sakan's got that eye on that he really is feeling comfortable on. It's a good nade here. Oh, disgusting.
it gets sent straight out there.
I was gonna say Sakan is a monster, but then Krim just like obliterated him with that AR.
Yeah, that's the heavy killer, and they're getting some good push on this objective. Like, it's just Zin, so yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna probably get it up to the ramp or somewhere close.
Especially when full pushes in one by one like that, just extended their spawn timer by quite a bit.
Yeah, and still like 2 more seconds. So
Yeah, Reg's even stopping for ammo here, which I don't think it'll matter because they should get out in time, but that door is gonna be hell.
yeah, they just made it up the ramp, and now yeah, it's this
Yes,
the spawn cam
Sakan
time.
got out, but the rest of his team was stuck.
Or they might make it. Yeah, they should have pushed out at the same time. It's just Pairs now.
Oh, Bears
No,
tried.
no,
We just ran out of
that's-
ammo there, so it's gonna be a quick cap from
Yeah,
I don't know,
they have-
strong performance from them today. Oh yeah, goodbye Sakan. Played. Sakan topping that damage by over double of anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, this was not gonna lie, not what I expected, but that's just cybernetic when it comes to a really strong cyber team. It's hard.
I mean, it showed all of the concerns that anyone's voiced about that team is that, and also like the strengths of I don't know is everyone's like, oh hey, you got Willie, you got Krim,
Yeah,
got Box. The decking team on Cybernetic, yeah, terrifying.
yeah, we're gonna be playing against them next, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's like they were so strong on Detonate, and now just this performance on a cyber map as well. It's,
Well,
man,
that was certainly a game that was played. Yeah, we're gonna join Full now, see what they have to say.
okay.
And yeah, let's go there.
Hello,
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
you guys
Hello.
are stream.
Yeah, we're missing. We lost a soldier.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it happens. I mean, yeah, it was. I assume you guys aren't feeling too good. Tell us what happened.
It's
I
weather,
don't know.
man.
Jufos is on the mountain time or some shit. I don't know.
Oh
You
no.
know, it's not on that GMT shit.
Yeah. Like,
He's on that mountain
I
time.
tried calling him, but
Speed.
couldn't reach him. Like, he's asleep or
That's rough.
something.
Asleep
Yeah.
now. I think he's probably busy doing something else.
That happened
Something
last
more
yeah,
year
I mean-
important.
as well.
Sing a man about the dog.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
it's always brutal when you have a player that just like all of a sudden something comes up or they forget or stuff happens and then now you have to scramble to adjust.
I don't know. It could have had a funny story about me and him playing TF2 and me sleeping through my entire official match, showing up in the last 2 minutes on the Discord. I was winning though. Like it was all right, but I
But you
just was
won,
not
yeah.
getting the same awakening.
Yeah, I was completely confused. Like, I had no idea what's going on. Like, I wasn't supposed to play.
Well, this was your big debut.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I was fire, definitely.
You did decent.
You showed
still.
up.
Yeah.
I
showed
think
up,
I
you know.
shot my teammates, like half the time, but yeah.
Nah, you always have to get that team damage in, just to keep them on,
yeah.
on their toes.
The bolster the stats, I agree.
Yeah,
But yeah,
considering how comfortable the enemy team was on Cybernetic, it looked like you did quite well, especially for your first match. So
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask about why cybernetic, basically, because you guys had the option of either doing cybernetic or detonate. So what's wrong with detonate against dunno?
I don't know. I don't. I think the map is way cooler. Like this, like there's no bauxite meddling on that map. Like this map. So I mean, it's just perfect. Like the devs intended, like God intended.
There is though, like
Oh yeah,
Oh fuck!
the transformer isn't bugged anymore.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
you should be
dude.
able to kill it with the barrel like the devs intended.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Box infiltrated your code before the match even started.
Shit. He's already spread the vaccine.
Yeah, but didn't you guys go like, oh, maybe not cybernetic against a very strong cyber team, or I mean,
I don't know. I think
Sakan
we could have gotten them if we honestly had our normal lineup. Like we would have had, I think, a better team. Like not cohesion, maybe, but the setup at least. Because I was not expecting having to equip the dreaded implants.
Yeah, I mean, there's
sure-
definitely a few instances where you guys, like, I think Sakan might have been like the only decker on second, and there was a couple instances you guys had meat, and just you didn't have anyone who either had energy or had a deck, and just that happened a couple times. It really slowed down your push.
I don't think we had the meat superiority as well as we could either. Like we were kind of not coordinated there as well, I guess. I should have told Sinsel that just go assault rifle right away instead of MK. Assault rifle is way better. All ranges.
Yeah, I
Like you.
was just botting in, like I should have, like I don't know. Like, getting to know the map instead of playing with my team, so we just kind of lost.
Yeah, I mean, we should have had that 20-minute coaching before, huh?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Well, hey,
But-
at least you got all of that out of the way on the first match, right? So now it's all up from here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
only
oh,
go
yeah,
up
right.
from here.
Yeah,
We'll
we
send
had-
our male owl to get Jufos as well, see where he's at.
And
Next week you're
Just-
going to play against Nates without number. So anything?
Who?
Nate?
Oh,
Who?
Wow!
us,
Wow!
my team.
Actually, no cap on a stack. I haven't looked at any teams except for this one. I think I haven't looked at any of them, so it wasn't a joke.
Well,
Oh shit!
Three infrequent, McMuffin,
Who's
random.
playing though? Who's playing?
Well, those are the people playing. I think
but-
either me or Exito is the only difference, probably. But yeah.
Dude, you're like the same, but from different countries. That's awesome.
I guess yeah.
All right, guys.
Nuts.
We're gonna go over to dunno, see what they have to say. Thanks for playing,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see you later in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played, guys. Looking forward to your next match.
Yeah.
Well, hello. I don't know who you guys are, but congrats on the win today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Well,
you.
we prepared super well. Sadly, like we couldn't play against their best lineup. That was kind of unfortunate, but I mean, it would have been amazing. Like if Yuvos was in there, but we were like super prepared to play them on Cybernetic. I think, like just some of the strategies. Maybe you saw them in the stream. It was sitting behind the eyes. These kind of thingies.
Oh yeah,
Like
I mean,
Disgusting.
yeah,
caught
that
them
was.
I want to
off
take a
guard.
shower.
Yeah. And they, I mean, like everyone has to figure out how to beat these strategies, but obviously we didn't announce them before, and
Yeah.
also didn't use them in pubs. And yeah, it's pretty.
Was it worth
Interesting.
learning on this match though?
I mean, we were trying to play our best for sure because we were, I mean, already super
I think the
sweaty.
likelihood
I mean,
is
it's not like we can play Cyber on next match, so sure.
Oh
think-
yeah, true.
some more experienced people will probably know about them anyway.
There are other
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah, there's no guarantee you can even play it going forward, right? Because it could just be every week your
Or
opposing
maybe
team played
maybe it'll
it,
be
right?
banned
So
from now on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
after this, I don't think anyone will want to play this map against you.
We,
I mean,
think we
I
were.
I was a little surprised that they ended up narrowing it down to Cyber because they had the last ban.
Yeah,
I think it was Cyber and Detto, and they decided to go with Cyber.
I want to hear
Perfect.
the reason for it. How Rag said he thinks this is a cooler map and it has less Borksite meddling.
I mean, that's very
Maybe,
funny,
yeah.
but Boxite meddled
don't
with them in Cyber plenty.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we,
no, I
definitely-
mean, that's fair. And the map, like, God, I want to say they did really, really well with all of the floors that you can shoot through. Because, like, half of the floors in Cybernetic you can shoot
Yeah.
through. And there's a bunch of angles that I usually like to hold. And I was just getting, like, oh, here's an MK from, like, across the map via pixel angle that can see you from there through the floor, through, like,
seems
3
to-
stories beneath you.
Well,
there's some walls that you can shoot through as well.
there were some
Yeah.
really disgusting rockets, though, we saw. Like, from your spawn
just a couple.
on third, pretty much to their spawn. They went out the door and immediately received the rocket to the face.
Yeah, it was tough with the way they play. It's hard for me to play Rocket, which is why I didn't actually, play it for like half the match. Even they have a lot of very good aimers who are playing like AR and just rushing in, and that's the kind of pressure that stops me. I probably shouldn't be saying this on stream, but hey, if you guys want to
Hello,
beat me,
I'm listening very closely. Yes, tell me all your weaknesses.
Well,
Rocket
I
has.
mean,
no
I just
weakness.
switched
Rocket
to,
has no
like,
fucking
GL or-
weakness. It
Yeah.
should be removed from the game. It's a
I-
dumb weapon. It cheapens the whole experience for everyone.
I just switched to GL or Tesla, and then like you end up running your face aggressively into spam instead. So it's not like a crippling weakness, but yeah, that's why I played those weapons for most of the match. Was like we were just getting rushed down by hit scan. I felt whenever I tried to play Rocket, so I just was like, all right, I'll put spam in your way.
Yeah, I definitely agree with like what you guys are saying. Like right away, is that you guys felt very confident coming into this map. It definitely showed in how you played. You're very coordinated on all of your like swapping in and out of cyber. You're very coordinated when you guys were playing. And as you said, like you switched off of Rocket, and then Krim picked up Bassi, which I would not have ever expected in a million years, but it seemed to work. So, yeah, kudos to you guys. You definitely showed why you're a terrifying team to face against.
Yeah, I think like overall we won it on coordination more than anything else. Like
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I don't
my
think-
KD it was awful like on defense. They were mechanically extremely good, but they just get into really awkward situations where like they send everybody to take mid on second, and then they just don't have a decker at home, and then it's 1 versus 1 in cyber, and it's not actually an advantage, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it seemed like from watching the stream because
Uh-oh.
I mean, I wasn't playing the first round.
Yeah, he wasn't in first round, so
No,
he was
I'm
watching
joking.
the stream.
It seemed like they because they won some fights, right? It wasn't like they were getting destroyed. It's just they didn't really get anything out of them a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's a lot of like Decker's missing or whoever's alive, just low energy, and yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That I don't think it's even just a map really. I mean, you guys were really like on point. I think like just the rotations, like you guys always called out when a deck is needed. I think I didn't really see any like mistakes. So it's very impressive. Not gonna lie.
That's the coordination and communication that Borksite brings to the team.
Yeah, the silent communication. But you guys are all synced up, so yeah, it's.
He's got
really-
a variety of like voice lines for various situations. We always know what he means, even if
You know those? You ever seen those videos of like those like buttons that people put on the floor and they get their pets to like press the button to like tell them that they want food or something? That's how I imagine Borksite. I just think he's an animal and he just presses the buttons.
Angry
He presses the buttons.
Deep
That's
Decker,
really
Deep
good.
Decker, Deep
I
Decker.
mean, it describes how he plays the game as well. He presses the buttons.
Attack the objective.
All right, guys. Your upcoming match is against NSF. So
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
and
Do that.
Against wait, only
NT
you're also
team.
playing there? No. I forgot.
What? No, I'm not playing. No.
No, he's
Uh,
definitely not on that team. No.
Tell me all of your secrets and how to beat you, and then only pick the katana when we play. Okay? All right. Easy.
I
Well,
think
you've
you
got-
could
you've
narrow
got a
it down
great-
to cybernetic.
You've got a great example of how we play on cybernetics. So maybe.
That's the first map they're banning against you guys.
Well, no, it's out. All
It's
the-
already
it's
out.
It's
played in the
automatically
map they played
banned.
is out. You can't pick it. It's
Yeah.
already
Oh,
banned.
yeah, true, yeah.
and Fortress as well.
Yeah, take that, guys. That was our secret plan to pick Fortress, so you couldn't pick
True.
it.
Play the map
True.
you haven't prepared for, maybe, unless you ban it.
All right, I'm gonna pick an NT map that's not in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick him.
Guys,
That's
he's
not in the
taking us to
game.
Saitama.
I think
Major
playing
practice by hallway rockets.
would still be Borks' dream even on Dystopia.
And Borksite somehow decks in on Saitama.
Dude, I lose my mind. But well played today, guys. You put on a clinic. You showed like the strengths of your team, and it was really fun to watch.
Thanks.
All right. We're gonna take a look at the bracket, how it's doing right now, and yeah, thanks guys for playing, and see you on the next match.
See you next
you.
time.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take one final look at the bracket. There we go. So yeah, you saw it. Dunno put an absolute clinic on Cybernetic, defeating Full. And let's take a look at the upcoming matches for next week. So there's going to be Nates without numbers against Full. Then we have Dunno against NSF. And the Nullicorns against Wintermute. It's going to be interesting, since if you don't know, all played maps are automatically banned for each team, so they can't really pick it. And, well, that's going to put a lot of pressure on the teams to figure out what their opponents are going to do. I mean, we still have, obviously, Detonate and Fusion, which are, competitive favorites, I would say.
Vaccine.
Vaccine as well, obviously. Not gonna.
I don't think that's a favorite.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
that-
it's
yeah,
my
it's not a
You can't-
favorite.
You can't take it from me.
It's not a favorite. It's, it has a competitive map variant. That's,
It's played competitively.
yeah.
And only a few people see instead of every single one.
But there is also, and I'm gonna be really interested if a team actually dares to pick those maps, Silo and Infect. Silo, obviously, the map of corridors, and it's gonna be a Tesla Laser Fest. Maybe we're going to see some really pocket strats. I don't know. But yeah, Silo is in there, and in fact, we never have seen Infect like in competitive play. At least I can't remember. It was in DGL at some point, but never on getDRAFTED. Never in the map pool there. Yeah.
And I do have some predictions regarding that. I think Silo is, if it's going to be played, I think it's just going to be one team, but I highly doubt it. And I don't think Infect's going to be played at all. But it's definitely a good map to tease us last potentially. I mean, nobody wants to get stuck with the enemy team banning from the last two, and there's Infect still in the pool. So yeah.
I mean, it just gives a big advantage to any teams who are willing to practice it and get comfortable on it, right? Like, if
Pretty
you're
much,
comfortable on
yeah.
these maps that every other team plays, well, you get some free bans.
Yeah, and if you have Silo and Infect on lock, that's huge advantage when it comes to banning, because they have to ban 2 maps. And if that gets through, then yeah, it's just could potentially be an easy win.
Yeah, you can basically, like, if you pick those, like, I'm not going to give away too much, but if you pick those 2 maps, you get really comfortable on those 2 maps, you can almost guarantee what the third is going to be, right? Because chances are your enemy's going to ban those 2, right? And then you just get to have your third choice. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah. We wanted to say something?
Well, no, just yeah, and I think like regarding the teams, I mean, I think this is a good show to see how where people are gonna end up, because we've seen all the teams play now, so you can kind of see who's gonna be at the top, see who's gonna be below them basically, and
yeah, first week is shaking off the rust, right? Second week onward is like, I think the third week is like the time where like you're gonna absolutely definitively know, like, okay, this team's really coordinated, this team's got it, this team's struggling, right?
Yeah, well, I already feel like dunno is gonna be in like either first or second. They're just, I mean, that coordination. If they keep that up, that it's gonna be incredibly hard to beat.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah,
I mean, knowing that I'm facing them next week.
Yeah, and considering most people said, "Oh, Full has got Sakan, Rag, like pairs, insanely good players." I'm not saying like Dunno's obviously has very good players as well, but after that, you're thinking like, "Oh, it's gonna be rough for anyone going against them, and it's gonna be like hard work to do anything against them." And that's where
I'm really curious to see how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah,
and I think like the map picks and that is gonna you're gonna have to use those as well. You can't just turn up and win against them.
Personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Nullicorn Benike, right?
Oh yeah.
The late edition, right? I'm
Yeah.
really curious to see how that's gonna adjust things.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's probably gonna get a couple clutches in against Wintermute. It would be great to see. I mean, that show match was so good. So at least bring up the entertainment value, because he's just too good.
Alright, guys, we're gonna wrap this up here. Yeah. Check out the Discord, getDRAFTED.net. So you don't miss out on an upcoming match. Otherwise, or just follow the Twitch. Both work, obviously. Get involved. I think there's a pug in planning right now. I don't know. There's also the option that a pub is going on. Let me just quickly check. No, there isn't. But yeah, anyways, that's it from us, guys, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching.
And we're off.